Shalom friends, it's me David and Goliath. News came that Philistines, the old enemies of Israel, were marching north. They set up camp in the valley of Elah. The Philistine army was on one side of the valley, the Israelite army on the other side, and a little brook ran between them. The Philistines had a secret weapon. His name was Goliath, a great giant of a man, 10 feet tall. The shaft of his spear was as thick as a man's arm. Day after day, Goliath walked proudly to and fro, shouting and jeering.
Where is the champion of Israel? Let him come out and fight me if he dare.
But no one dared. They were all much too afraid. 3 of David's brothers were soldiers in Saul's army, and David was sent with food to see how they were. He arrived one day, just in the time to hear Goliath's threats.
Who is this man?
Said David,
to defy the armies of the living God. Let me go and fight him.
The soldiers only laughed. But when Saul heard of it, he sent for David.
You are just a boy,
he said.
What chance do you have against this great warrior? I have fought lions and bears that attacked the sheep,
said David.
God was with me then, he will be with me now. Very well,
said the king.
Go and God be with you.
He gave David his sword and dressed him up in his own armor.
I can't fight with all this on,
he said, and he took it off again. He picked up his shepherd's stick and his sling. He chose 5 smooth stones from the brook and put them in his bag. Then he went out to fight Goliath. When Goliath saw him coming, he laughed till his sides ached.
Is this your champion?
He jeered at the Israelites, but David said,
Today God will give you into my hand. Then everyone will know that there is God in Israel.
He took a stone from his bag and fitted it into his sling. The stone flew like a rocket. It hit Goliath on the forehead with such a force it pierced his skull. David ran up to him, took Goliath's sword from its sheath, and cut off the giant's head. The Philistine army gave a great cry. Then they all turned and ran, with the Israelites in a hot pursuit. The battle was won.
Praise the Lord!
Now answer my question. What weapon did David use to defeat Goliath?
David used his sling to shoot a stone.
Correct, friends. 2 Corinthians 3 verse 11 to 12 says, and if what was transitory came with glory, how much greater is the glory of that which lost? Therefore, since we have such a hope, we are very bold.